Hey guys, I'm having one of those mornings. I have to get Orzo to the vet. He's getting surgery on his teeth. I think removing some bad molars in the back. And of course, I'm hitting every obstacle you can this morning. So, Red Baron came home from work last night and he was limping. Thought his nails were too long because he growls at us, even though he won't bite us, but we're still cautious. He growls so his nails don't get clipped as much, and taking him to the vet's a mission because he growls and attacks the vet. Might think, oh my goodness, you got to put a dog like that down. No, he's loving, cuddle buddy. He's just scared. He's fearful. So anyway, we were able to trim his nails last night. Then we gave him a little bit of trazodone to make him sleepy so we wouldn't have any issues. And then this morning, it's like the trazodone didn't hit. It says 45 minutes to an hour and a half, and boom, but it didn't. But this morning, he can barely, he can't walk. We have to put a towel under him, holding a towel trying to get it under him, and I don't want to get growled or bit at, so I'm trying to do it gentle. At the same time, my wife is very dizzy for some reason. She said that she feels like she's having, I can't think of the term right now, but basically she goes, I feel like I've been drinking, but obviously I haven't had anything to drink, and my wife doesn't drink much. She's like, the room's dizzy. So I was like, okay, sit down and rest. She's trying to get to work. I'm trying to get to work, but we have to switch the dogs because none of the dogs get along. And then the lawn guys are there at the same time. So I got to go outside, move Orzo from one area to the other. They basically clean Orzo's area, then cut his area. Then I move him to his daytime area. And then I got to feed the dogs, get lucky. Anyway, just fast paced, couldn't get stuff done. Now the vet just called a minute ago. Hey, Mr. Foley, I'm on my way. I'm just having that morning. And now I know that then I put Red in the garage. My father-in-law is still sleeping. And I asked Nadia to make sure he knows to open the garage, because we don't want Red to be in the house today, because if his foot's hurt, it's better that he lays in the garage. And if he has to get to the grass, he can do that. If he makes a mess, in the garage, from the garage to the grass, okay, we can clean that up. If it's inside the house, which has slippery floors, he's not going to be able to get up. My father-in-law's, 75. He's not going to be able to help him up. And that's going to turn into a disaster. So all that's going through my mind as I'm also thinking about the travel plans we have, the sickness of the dogs, how difficult it is to travel with dogs. Can't really take them on a plane unless you're just uber wealthy. Super wealthy, I should say, not Uber, but you understood what I meant. So I'm just having one of those mornings, and in the process of purchasing a property, and this is too much. Oh, goodness gracious. But we're not bitches and complainers. We're just airing it out, and then we're going to conquer shit. But you think you get a little nervous when you make a business decision or you have someone's life or financial future in your hands. That's one thing. When family's sick, my dad's got heart issues, kidney issues. My in-laws are okay, but my mother-in-law is struggling with movement and cognitive stuff. My second family in Alabama, they're in their 80s. Man, life just puts it at you, right? And I know we all have it, and trust me, I'm not doing it justice the way I'm telling the story. I'm just telling you, this is the morning. I have some medical issues lately, this year anyway. And sometimes I have the thing and I can't work, or I don't feel good, or I get diaphoretic, or I may break into a sweat. But overall, I think I'm in pretty good condition. Wish I was in the gym more. But like we all have chaotic lives, right? And then when someone lashes out, because we all have different levels of tolerance. So, I don't know. I try to be understanding of other people, unless they're just raw mean, you know, like sometimes people call the office, or you just encounter people like in a store or whatever, they're just having a mental health crisis. You're like, okay, you got rough stuff too, let me go the other way, rather than indulging. But we all go through it. Then we look at politics as the news kicks on, as we're going through this stuff, and talk about making you crazy, right? This guy that just got elected mayor in New York, oh my goodness. And is it all craziness, like, you know, or is it justified? When you hear some of the stuff the guy says, I don't know. I just don't know. It's always going to have this idealistic ridiculousness, but know that they can't ever accomplish it, or unless they're too stupid to realize that they can't accomplish it. And we're not a socialist society, so no one's getting Lamborghinis, and groceries aren't going to be free. I don't know. So then what's going to happen is they're just going to blame another group and say, hey, these people, the right are blocking us, and then the right says the left's blocking us, and talking about filibusters and all this different crap, and your mind just goes like, roar. No wonder why sugar's so addictive, because you need it to deal with shit. But the same shit that you need to deal with shit causes, you know, cancer and everything else. It's just crazy. Anyway, these are my thoughts on Scripted this morning. Nothing related to law, so I'm having this separate site, and I'll start posting stuff. You'll either like me or think I'm crazy, or just change the channel, I guess. See ya.